In a simple way, anything that you do, whether you play a role, think of using a thought, it's a sort of an action. And we call it in Sanskrit, Kriya Shakti. Kriya means action, okay? To do, Kriya. Think, friends, it's very interesting. No action is possible, please. No action is possible. No physical action is possible. No emotional involvement is possible unless there is a desire behind it. What they call as Ichha Shakti. If you are here because you wish to come here, suppose in the morning you would have got up and there is no thought and no decision, will you be here? Very, very simple. If you are in the market, you are in the temple, you are in a movie theater, anywhere, wherever you are, your body doesn't go by itself. You have, that action is undertaken because there was the Ichha behind it. Are you getting that? Ichha means there is a desire, a thought behind it. Okay. So, for the action, Kriya, desire, Ichha, okay? Your Ichha, your desire, your wish is very, very important. Okay? Now, for the Ichha Shakti to be there, which is at the level of the thought, are you getting that? Ichha is at the level of the, Ichha means wishing, desiring, dreaming. It is at the level of the thought. Your body doesn't have a dream. Your leg does not have a dream to walk to the beach. Your hands do not have a dream to touch the food. Are you getting that? Your ears do not have a dream to listen to the music. Your Ichha comes at the level of the thought. This thought, how do you know? Do you have a thought? If you say yes, shall I say, how do you know? My mommy is telling. Your mommy is not here, how can your mom tell you? What thought you have, only you know. Nobody else knows. Your mother, father, friend, teacher, whoever is around, nobody knows. Good for it, no? Suppose everybody can see our thought, can you think? Ayyo. What all beautiful thoughts come in our head, you know that. At random, stupid. If lucky is a real, whatever you call it, grace of the God, the expertise of the universe, whatever you call it, it's very nice that the thoughts are a hidden location. If thoughts are known, we can't meet each other. You can't marry, you can't be friends because you know what all nonsense goes through in your head. If your thoughts are seen, nobody will be around you, you will not be around anybody. God's grace that it is not visible to anybody, but it is visible to you. Right or wrong? Are you getting? That is, you are visible to you. That is why Jnana Shakti. The power to know. Power to know is with everybody. Jnana Shakti. Morning I was thinking, because today is a beautiful day and your teachers are coming, how nice to talk something with the teacher, teaching, knowledge, all that, okay? It's a beautiful occasion. So this knowledge are two types. Jnana is two types. One is relative knowledge, other is absolute knowledge. Relative knowledge is knowledge about the world that we perceive. The space, air, fire, water, earth, trees, animals. Are you getting that? Planets and stars, those are all relative knowledge. Our own body, those are all relative knowledge. Not only body, but also sense organs, sensations, perceptions, thoughts. All your thoughts are different kinds of thoughts. That is also relative knowledge. Because it was there, it was not there, now it is there, after some time it will be forgotten. And very limited also. We'll see detail little later on. So, relative knowledge. And absolute knowledge is, jnana is, you can, simple definition you can give, all that you have, the knowledge that you have, the things that you know are relative knowledge, That by which you know is absolute knowledge. You cannot give a simpler definition. It's so sweet. Are you getting that point? All that you know, all that you are conscious of are relative knowledge. You see the world, you hear the sound, you touch the different touch sensation, you taste different types of taste, you smell different types of things, you speak different stuff, different types of perception, different type of sensation, different types of thoughts. These are all relative knowledge, which you may have, I may have. What I have, you may or may not have. What you have, I may or may not have. Are you getting that point? That is something inevitably variable from person to person to person to person. Whereas that by which you know what you know, that by which you know what all you know, that by which I know what all I know, one and the same. So this is why you can see the difference that way straight away. You must be that whole go straight onto yourself. Now see this flower. The flower is here. You see, I see. Eyes are there. My eyes see, your eyes see. Relatively, suppose your eyes are cataracted, you shall see two flowers. Double vision. Or color blind, you don't have any color. Relative. Whereas if your eyes are functional, my eyes are functional, we'll all see the red. Then the thought comes. What thought? The thought of the flower. That also is same. But liking, not liking is yours, mine different. You wanting, not wanting, different. Those thoughts are different. Those thoughts, please see, the thought you cannot see with your eyes. Neither the flower is interested to know what type of picture it has been in your head. Like you, the moment you take a photo, somebody takes your photo, what does it say? Pagla, pagla. Let me see why, whether I am smiling or all that. Immediately you want to verify. So, the flower is not interested in that. The flower is flower. The thoughts have come. That is the knowledge. That thoughts cannot be seen by the eyes, and the thought is the object of the thought, the flower, is not interested in knowing the thought of it. It has no capacity to know, it's not conscious. So, those thoughts are varieties of thoughts, relative knowledge. It can be of a sound, taste, touch, smell, and so vast, everything no individual can ever know. Because our perceptions are limited. We are in Madras. What Madras? We are in Udandi, we are in this ashram. One is in Mahabalipuram now, somebody is in Kanyakumari, somebody is in Singapore, somebody is in London, somebody is in North Pole, somebody is in South Pole. Billions of places, billions of people. Do we know what are they knowing at this moment? Do they hear what we are talking now? Cannot. This is relative knowledge. But whether you are here in the ashram, your mama is, your mother is there in the home, your son is somewhere, your friends are in USA, America, Australia, New Zealand, this or that. Or somebody, your relative has gone to moon or the Mars. Wherever, whoever, whatever they know, that knowing faculty is one. Consciousness is one. That is why that knowledge, that by which you know everything, is not relative, it is absolute. It is same for me, same for you, same for all. And also, it is same for me at all stages. The consciousness in childhood, the consciousness when you are 10-year-old, the consciousness when you are 20-year-old, the consciousness of 50, 70-year-old is same. Consciousness has not grown old, body has grown old. So body has a relative status. Consciousness, the self is absolute. It is absolute for you at all places, all times, all conditions. It absolute for me at all times, all places, all conditions. It absolute for all at all times, all places, all conditions. So absolute knowledge is a simple, easy, eternally reached, ever existing. You don't have to struggle to reach it. Relative knowledge, difficult. Relative knowledge are difficult. Are you getting that point? With relative knowledge, a different type of subject. It is physics, it is chemistry, it is mathematics, it is biology, it is zoology, it is gemology, it is cosmology. Oh boy, what all things, sounds and touches and taste and smell and sight. That is relative knowledge. Everybody cannot have everything. Are you getting that point? Therefore, nobody should be proud. In fact, those who really know, they are very humble, because those who really know and conscious, they are aware of their own capacity, they know how much they do not know. The real knowledge brings you absolute humility, because you know how much you do not know.